little kid, I wanted to grow up and be important. I wanted all of those kids that had picked on me and called me names to see my name flash across their television screens and be like, wow, I can't believe I was mean to her. And when I got a little older, I wanted to be different. I wanted to fit into my own group and find people like me, but I didn't. I wasn't like the other kids, and even my mom had told me that. I didn't like the same toys or games. I always wanted to read instead of play kickball or soccer or football. And when I got sad, I stayed sad. Fast forward to high school when I finally started to meet people like me. We were all so different yet the absolute same. And we had more than your teenage angst and sorrow portrayed by stupid sitcoms on TV. We were unique and life was hard, but it's a little easier to walk when you're not alone. I still have this overwhelming sense of sadness and isolation, even with my new friends. My mom ignored it though, and my grandparents ignored it, and even my friends pretty much ignored it. And then I was sitting alone in the cafeteria one day when I got the news that the first person I'd ever loved had passed away. Unheard cries for attention became attempts on her life, and one day she succeeded, and as a teacher huddled around the classroom to tell us why, I learned that depression was the quietest but least known assassin the world had ever seen. When I got to college, I was never really the same. I didn't wake up and look out the window at the sun like I used to. There wasn't this wanderlust, a need for adventure in my soul. And the overwhelming sadness had become nothing but pain that I wore on my wrists. My arms, my legs, my thighs. I didn't think I could survive. And one night I called my boyfriend to tell him that I didn't want to be here anymore, and I just cried. I told him that I was sorry, and I hung up. I began to write letters for everyone that I loved, and to tell them how much I loved them, and why I was doing what I was doing. But suddenly something happened, and I changed my mind. I got my car keys, and I drove pretty much all night until I found something to just distract me. I knew that I was too young to die, and I didn't want this to be me. Depression isn't easy to talk about, and we lie to ourselves and deny it because we don't know how to address it. We don't know how to tell our mom and dads that their little girl or their handsome young man wants to die. We don't know how to communicate with our professors that we have late assignments because the dread and sadness just tied us to our beds. We don't know how to tell our best friends that we don't want to hang out because even their presence isn't enough to keep us smiling. We have to start talking though, and it doesn't matter to who. A friend, a professor, a guardian, or even a therapist. Someone loves us, and we have to keep that in mind. And I kind of, after riding the bus quite a lot, realized that life is sort of like the bus. It just goes around from stop to stop, and you go from one moment of your life to the next in the blink of an eye, and depression follows you whenever it wants. It's like a dark cloud ready to pour with rain at any moment.